I go to Tokyo. Hello, my name is Lily. I am a student of English. This is my story. I want to tell you about my life in Tokyo. I want to tell you about my amazing teacher. You can read my story and learn English with me. I go to Tokyo. It is a lovely spring day. I am traveling on a plane. Two women are seated near me. They speak Japanese. I don't understand much. I study Japanese, but I am a beginner. I don't know many words yet. I decide to practice my Japanese. I say a few words in my simple Japanese. The women smile and respond kindly. They ask me where I am from, and I manage to explain that I am from the United States. We chat for about 10 minutes before the plane lands in Tokyo. I feel proud of myself for trying to speak a new language. After this conversation, I become more motivated to learn Japanese. I start translating short text and watching Japanese films with English subtitles. After a few months, my Japanese improves, but I still have a long way to go. That's when I decide to go to Tokyo and enroll in a language school. When I arrive in Tokyo, I find a small school that offers Japanese courses. My first lesson is on Tuesday. I meet my teacher, a friendly woman named Ms. Tanaka, and my classmates, who are from different countries. We introduce ourselves and share where we are from. Then the lesson begins. Ms. Tanaka asks us about our experiences learning Japanese. She tells us that there's a simple yet effective method to learn any language. It's not about studying textbooks all day, it's about using the language in real situations. This idea excites me because I've never been fond of textbooks. We then discuss what's most important when learning a new language. Ms. Tanaka explains, languages are tools for communication. They allow us to express our thoughts and understand others. So, the best way to learn a language is by using it to communicate. She tells us that in this course, we will speak a lot and focus on using Japanese in practical ways. I really like this approach. As the lesson continues, we talk about our hobbies and what we do in our free time. We practice speaking in pairs or with Ms. Tanaka. The entire lesson is in Japanese, which helps us immerse ourselves in the language. I am thrilled with this method of learning. After my first lesson, I decide to explore Tokyo. I visit the iconic Tokyo Tower and stroll through the beautiful Shinjuku National Garden. I practice my Japanese by asking locals for directions and striking up conversations. People are very friendly and patient with me. I feel more confident using Japanese in everyday situations. In the evening, I return to my apartment and review what I learned in class. I write a diary entry in Japanese about my day. This helps me remember new words and phrases. I also watch a Japanese TV show without subtitles to improve my listening skills. I choose a show I've seen before in English so I can focus on the Japanese dialogue. The next day, we have another lesson. This time, Ms. Tanaka introduces us to a language exchange program. We are paired with native Japanese speakers who want to learn English. We spend half the time speaking in Japanese and the other half in English. This way, both sides benefit and learn from each other. I meet a new friend named Yuki, who is eager to practice her English. We agree to meet outside of class to practice more. As the weeks go by, I notice significant improvements in my Japanese. I feel more comfortable speaking and understanding the language. Sometimes, I even catch myself thinking in Japanese. Ms. Tanaka encourages us to immerse ourselves in the language as much as possible. She suggests reading Japanese books, listening to Japanese music, and watching Japanese TV shows. One weekend, I join a group of students on a trip to Mount Fuji. It's a breathtaking place with stunning views and plenty of opportunities to practice Japanese. We hike, take photos, and chat in Japanese the entire time. I learn new words related to nature and outdoor activities. This experience shows me how enjoyable learning a language can be when it's connected to real-life experiences. Back in Tokyo, I continue my studies with enthusiasm. Ms. Tanaka introduces us to different methods of learning vocabulary. One method is to use flashcards with pictures and words. Another method is to create mind maps with related words and phrases. We also play word games in class, which makes learning fun and interactive. One day, Ms. Tanaka invites a guest speaker to our class. The guest is a Japanese author who talks about his experiences writing in Japanese. He shares tips on how to improve our writing skills and encourages us to keep a daily writing habit. I find his talk inspiring and decide to write short stories in Japanese. This helps me practice not only my writing but also my creativity. As my time in Tokyo comes to an end, I reflect on my journey. I have learned so much and made many friends. My Japanese has improved beyond my expectations. I feel grateful for the opportunity to study in such a vibrant and diverse city. I realize that learning a language is not just about memorizing words and grammar rules, but about connecting with people and experiencing new cultures. When you want to learn a new language, use it for communication. Practice every day, immerse yourself in the language, and enjoy the process. The more you use the language, the more confident you will become. Don't be afraid to make mistakes because that's how you learn. Remember, language is a tool for communication, so use it to connect with others and share your ideas.